What's up, guys? So this is why your aura becomes magnetic on retention, guys. So basically, man, when we retain, right, we're taking all this excess energy, right? That's raw sexual power, raw sexual energy that makes us feel some type of way, a type of way that we all know as guys is, that's why they have the expressions like the one head's thinking over the other. Like obviously people say it differently, but you know what I'm saying? Like that head down there is the one that's thinking, not the head up here. So all it is that raw power, right? We do crazy shit, man. Guys do crazy stuff when they're horny. And we're all guilty. I'm guilty, you're guilty. We've all done like just been, it's like it's a very powerful fucking feeling, I'm not gonna lie. So when we take that energy that normally we feel that's so powerful, that raw sexual energy, and we choose to retain it you know, instead of just busting over the fucking bed sheet or busting over your fucking, that sock underneath your bed or whatever, or into a woman, you're keeping that inside of you, right? What's the dog doing? Just like standing there. But anyways, we're retaining that energy, right? We're keeping it inside of us, and it's building up day by day by day, man. And you know how hard it is the first couple of days of retention, right? It feels like you want to start over. You're so close to the starting line. They're like, man, I can just start over. Let me just relapse. But once you get a week in, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, man, you start feeling a difference, and people start feeling noticing a difference about you, especially like two weeks in, at least from my own experience. Excuse me. And that's when we start becoming more magnetic. Our aura starts really you know growing. We have that more that youthful glow to our skin. We have the ability to hold and maintain eye contact more easily, think more clearly, speak more clearly. I work a job where I deal with a ton of people, the general public, like every day. What's the dog doing? It's kind of distracting me, sticking her butt up in there. But so I notice a huge difference whenever I deal with people, when I am retaining, when I'm not. I get hit on more. I get more respect from both men and women. I'm the man. I am more the man. I feel better about myself. I am the fucking man when I'm on retention. And that's just the aura, dude. That's just like, you feel good. I feel good, so you start radiating, good vibes and stuff, man. People have told me more when I'm on retention, like I get more compliments of like, man, you got some good energy about you. You're in a good mood. You got good vibes, whatever. It's a night and day difference, guys. I'm telling you, I've done retention on and off for a few years now, and when I am retaining my seed guys, especially for like 2 weeks or more at a time, bro, I have a different aura about myself. I've become way more magnetic. I attract women in my life way easier. It's like the cheat code, man. Like retention's the cheat code for men. Especially today's day and age where guys are lazy, guys are, just dopamine addicts. They want to just get, whatever, it's a quick little rush on their, dopamine hit. Instead of working on themselves, they're just like doing the easy route. Guys, retention is the hard thing. That's the thing that we start doing retention and we start benefiting from it. It takes a week, at least in my opinion, to start really, or a couple of days really, but at least a week for the first big milestone, and then man, it gets better and better. But in a nutshell, we're basically becoming more magnetic with our aura because we're retaining that powerful sexual energy. And we're choosing to be like, no, I feel you, I see that, I'm transmuting this energy. I could just go to the bathroom, rub one out, whatever, and be fucking relieved. Or you could be like, no, what, fuck this shit, I'm gonna embrace it, I'm gonna embrace this feeling. I'm gonna, instead of giving into this raw sexual power and wanting to bust a nut, I'm gonna practice breathing techniques, and I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna work on my business, anything. You're gonna start taking that raw power, that horniness, and you're gonna transmute it to other things, man. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, when we're out and about in social situations, man, and when you take two guys, same height, same weight, same look, exactly the same, exact clone. One guy's retaining, one guy's not. The guy who's retaining is going to be more magnetic, hands down. He's going to be more confident in himself. Not saying that you can't do this shit without retaining, but like I said, it's like a cheat code. It's like a tool in the toolbox, right? It's like, yeah, I can, you know, undo this screw, different ways, or I could take the right tool and and it just does makes the job way easier, right? So that's the thing about retention, right? It's a right tool in the toolbox for social interactions, the right tool in the toolbox for self-esteem and confidence, and like, dude, it's just like a snowball effect, right? And you're a guy, you're retaining, you start getting more compliments in public, and then you're just feeling better and better and better, man. So that's how it's gonna work. But anyways, guys, I'm not gonna beat the horse too much in this one. Keep retaining and reach out if you want to talk, guys. 786-897-4754. Peace.